Hello, this is LALITHA KAVYA and today let's talk everything new moon. Have you ever been to the beach? If you go there, you automatically feel really pumped up, really nice, really rejuvenated. And then when you look up in the sky, you see moon, which is so vibrant, peaceful, calm, serene, and obviously magical. That's the power of moon. It is very intuitive, it is beautiful, it makes you feel that too. If you thought that you and the moon and the sun and this everything around us is not connected, then you're wrong. So what is new moon? New moon happens once in every month throughout the year. That is, you have 12 new moons every year. If you're lucky enough, then we have 2 new moons, sometimes very rarely 3 new moons. And so is the case with full moons too. So during new moon, imagine new moon or imagine moon in general as a baby. So how would a baby want to be when it's just born? It wants to be tucked inside, it wants to be really with itself, by itself, all alone or very near to mother, right? That's how the moon feels too. Moon is like very small in size, it almost shrinks like really small and it wants to be tucked inside a bed of clouds. Why can't you see moon during the new moon? That is because the dark side of the moon is facing us. Therefore, the sun's light is not reflecting and it is lined up in between earth and sun. Exactly opposite happens during full moon. That is, the whole disk of the moon is totally illuminated really brightly and the sun and the moon are on the opposite sides of the earth. Moon has the power to rise the tides of water in the ocean. If you go to a beach or any water body during a full moon or a new moon, you will feel like if you're a regular goer to the beach, you will notice that the tides are going up really high or they're going really low. That is because the moon influences and also other scientific factors. So if moon can do that to the water in the ocean, we are made up of more than 70% of water. So imagine what will happen inside us during the phases of the moon. We are definitely going to be influenced by the new moon and the full moon. So what happens during a new moon? Let's consider that you're this fabulous person who has a fabulous job at this fabulous office. You kind of have an okay relationship with your boss, but then suddenly, all of a sudden, everything goes haywire and your emotions get stirred up and then you hate your boss. You literally want to kill him. It's probably a good time to check the calendar to see if it's a new moon. New moon heightens our energies. What it does is it passes rays into us, or the energy of new moon opens up all our chakras in the body. So it creates the space inside us so that all our emotions and all our energies which have been tucked inside us come out all at once during that particular time of the month. This is the time to fight whatever is inside you. The second thing that happens, it stirs up the emotions inside you. What happens is sometimes we, if there's any fear inside us, if there's any guilt inside us or anger, all those negative emotions, we just go by our day and we just put it inside us and we never want to face it. And new moon, guess what, brings all that up. And it brings that up for a reason. Don't be shocked if there's any undealt trauma that comes up during that time also. Number 3, physical issues, physical problems. You might feel really fatigued, you might feel low in energy, depressed, or you might feel, if you get hurt during other time of the month, you might not feel so sensitive to the pain, but if you get hurt during the new moon, you really feel painful and it pains a lot. And for women, if you're going through either PMS or your period or your menopause, then expect little more pain than usual. Also, it is the time for old injuries and old health issues to come up. For example, if you have been diagnosed by blood sugar, and you haven't been following a proper lifestyle to set it right. What happens is during a new moon, you might feel a little dizzy, giddy, or any symptoms that increase or decrease the blood sugar. And if you check it during the new moon, it'll either be high or low. And this, you have to see it as an opportunity to change your lifestyle. So what do you do with all these emotions that have been stirring up inside you? You feel very fearful, if you feel very anxious, if you feel very sad, do whatever makes you feel better. If you want to dance out, just go and dance. But the best way to deal with the new moon is to deal with your emotions or whatever problems you have mentally, physically. For example, if you have to deal with the physical problem, like I've stated before, like if you want to deal with your blood sugar problem, if you want to deal with all the dizziness and all the perspiration, what do you have to do? New moon gives you the opportunity to make your lifestyle better by changing the way you eat, by changing the way you exercise, the way you sleep. Every month, remember, you get an opportunity, you get that time to change what does not serve you anymore. I'm sure you all believe, just like me, that we are not here just to eat, sleep, drink, party, and go to job and just do the mundane everyday stuff. Where do you start? If during the month, anytime, you feel like you want to cry, you feel like you're sad, you feel like you're depressed, look at the calendar. If it's new moon, just cry out loud. Find a corner, try and meditate. Feel better, make yourself better. So how do you deal with this new moon energies? First of all, understand that moon is not the villain here. Moon is trying to be our best friend by bringing out all the feelings, by bringing out all the trauma that we have tucked inside us so that we deal with it and become a better, confident person in life. So the first thing that you need to do during new moon, if you feel like all these energies are stirring you up, is to get grounded. It can be as simple as taking a walk in the park or going out and breathing in fresh air, being close to the plants, looking at green things, and just smelling the air around you. That can make you grounded in like a few minutes. The second thing that you can do is journaling. There are many positive affirmations that you can write. For example, if you're feeling very sad about your job, start by writing out how you feel inside actually, and then on another page or in another book, just start writing the exact opposite, like you're already feeling it, like you're already present. Like if you're unhappy with your job, you're going to write, I am very, very happy with my job. I am exactly where I want to be. Keep writing this until you feel better. For some people, they'll just feel better if they write it once, but for few of them, it takes 3 to 4 or 5 pages even. Write it until you feel better about your present position. Number 3, take a saltwater bath. If you have a bathtub, go ahead and dunk like a jar full of pink Himalayan salt, sea salt, or whatever salt you have. If you don't have anything, you can use table salt. Just dunk it in the bathtub and just relax. Let the water cleanse you out. If you don't have a tub, you can just pour Himalayan salt into the bucket and just take a shower with it. You will immediately feel better because Himalayan salt mixed with water gets out all the negativity out of you. While you're taking that shower, make sure that you imagine that all the negativity is being drawn out of you. Number 4. As a person, what do you feel like doing when you're feeling sad? Do you dance? Do you sing? Do you go for a crazy ride on the highway? Or do you sing out loud? Or do you cook? Do you want to phone a friend and talk to them and tell them everything about how you feel? Do you want to take yourself to a coffee house? What makes you feel better? Do that immediately without even thinking for a second. Meditate. Nothing like it. I know everybody talks about meditation, but there are a lot of guided meditations for new moon on YouTube, or if you can find a guru, if you already have a guru, go to that guru, talk to them about how you feel, ask them what might make you feel better. Sit, make space for yourself, clean out everything around you, meditate, put on some music and meditate. It'll definitely pump you up. And another point is that new moon is the best time to set in your intentions for the coming month. Many people who are into spiritual journeys know that new moon is a beautiful time to set your beautiful intentions. What do you want to start? Do you want to start your own job? Do you want to start your own business? What do you want to do? Write it down. Make a journal, write what all you want to do and just meditate on it again. New moon is basically a time for you to do the 4 R's. Rest, relax, reflect, repeat. If anything has been bothering around you, any person has been bothering around you, or any situation that is really bringing your energies down, go away from that side and just rest. Just a 10 minutes of a nap or anything that makes you feel restful. Do that. Relax and reflect about all your emotions. Why? What is the moon trying to teach you? What is it that you're not resolving? Reflect on that and repeat until you feel better. So let's come to the new moons of July 2019. We already had a beautiful new moon in July, which was on 16th or 17th in few parts of the world. It was during the Mercury retrograde and many other, like 4 other planets were in retrograde, and also it was a very high energy time because there was a partial lunar eclipse. If you have missed that, there is another July 2019 new moon on 31st this month. It is called a black moon. When 2 new moons come in a month, which is like really rare, the second moon is called the black moon. But when 2 full moons come in the same month, which is also very rare, the second one is called the blue moon. Now let's talk about the black moon of this month, which is going to be on 31st. During any black moon, the tides are really high in the ocean, and so are our emotions. So if you're usually this person who gets really affected by a new moon, you will be much more affected this time. And I want you to see this as a beautiful opportunity to make your life better, to feel better about yourself, to feel positive, to feel confident, to feel the person that you are here for. Usually during the new moon, the sky is really dark, but during the black moon, it is going to be unusually dark. Not that it is something bad, it is always something good. There are a lot of manifestation techniques that can be done during the new moon, like journaling, bay leaf burning, and many other things. We all are here on a purpose. I truly believe that we all are one soul divided by bodies. We are the window for the universe to see itself through. Why are we not vibrating at our highest self? What is stopping us from being the best version of ourselves? It is nothing but us. If anything is going wrong with me, I am the only person who needs to set it right. And new moon phases in general give you that opportunity to heighten that vibration, that positive energy. Every month you'll get a new moon and you'll get a full moon, right? So in total, in a year, you'll get a minimum of 12 new moons and 12 full moons, which give you 24 beautiful opportunities to make yourself better, to make your life better, so that people around you feel good, so that you feel good, so that whatever you do, a job or a business or anything that you do, doesn't feel pressurized, doesn't feel stressful. If not anything, go out during the new moon, especially this 31st, look into the sky and just thank the universe for letting you be what you are. Thank the universe, give gratitude, offer gratitude, and just close your eyes and meditate right under the sky. When you open your eyes, when you go into deep meditation, you will definitely feel that few of your emotions that have been inside you are coming up. Let them out. Breathe, relax. Feel those emotions going on inside you and release them. This is the best time for that. See every new moon as an opportunity that God or universe or force, whatever you believe is the belief system that you have, believe in that. Believe that it's a new opportunity. Don't see it as a bad time. Don't blame it that it is doing something bad to you. Universe never ever does anything bad to us. It is only our perspective. It is because we are not aligned with ourselves that we feel that something bad is happening to us. Don't let that be. Become a positive person. Become a positive person for yourself. If you want to pick a fight, new moon is not the time. If you want to yell at someone, your spouse, you want to quit a job, probably new moon is not the good time. Let your emotions come down, because you also have to remember that new moon's energy comes 2 to 3 days prior and lasts for 2 to 3 days after the new moon date. So during that 5 days, find time for yourself, relax, reflect. Hope this video was helpful.